Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you episode 3 of VGC 2020. This time we're facing up against Akr0b4t, and let me see if I could. Don't mind what I'm saying on video because we did this match earlier tonight, and I found out after doing this best out of 3, the mic was muted. The mic was muted this whole time, so yeah, I was all producing the video, ready to release it for YouTube, and that's when I noticed audio was off. So I'm hoping we're recording correctly right now. So, anyways, we're on our game 1 against Akr0b4t. He has Whimsicott, Lucario, Dracovish, Duraludon, Grimmsnarl, and Corviknight. 6 really good Pokemon, top tier boys of VGC20. And I'm rolling with the same team you saw in episode 2. The team is courtesy of Matt Neal, but with little tweaks that I've done with help from Devin Powers, Blood VGC. So we did some small changes. For one, I believe we took off U-turn on Dragapult for Protect, and second, we replaced Yawn on Togekiss for Dazzling Gleam. And I think that was the only changes, to be honest. So we're going to lead off with Togekiss and Dragapult. At least I think we were. We're going to lead off with Togekiss because I want to get up a max Airstream, which would boost my side of the field's speed by 1 stage for both Pokemon, of course. And like, I know the 4 I'm bringing, but what happens here is Akr0b4t's internet goes out for quite a while. Let me see if I can skip forward a tiny bit. I'm not allowed to. I am not allowed to. But yeah, if we look at Akr0b4t's 6 Pokemon, Whimsicott's really tough. It gets Prankster ability, meaning it will go first when it does like a non-damage move. So you're going to see it most commonly get up Tailwind. It'll get up Tailwind, so his side of the field actually gets doubles their speed. So things go twice as fast. And what you might see often is Tailwind Whimsicott teamed up with like a Dracovish, the 3rd Pokemon, the weird looking one. And Dracovish, as long as it attacks first, it'll kills a lot of Pokemon in the metagame. It's that strong. It's a water type move called Vicious Rend. So if he goes first, thanks to Tailwind support, he's doing, like, everything gets 2-hit KO'd at worst. So we have Duraludon, who's a Steel Dragon type. I'm not very sure. I haven't been playing too much. I haven't practiced yet. So this best out of 3 is mainly practice for me. Grimmsnarl, another Prankster Pokemon. So he has 2 Prankster mons. Grimmsnarl has Prankster, and I usually see it running screens. Dual screens, meaning Reflect and Light Screen. And then we have Corviknight, who's like an OU, in singles OU, I believe it's ranked number 1, actually. And then doubles is really nice, too, because of his hidden ability, Mirror Armor. If we see it this game, I'll explain what it does, but yeah. I'm putting on timer, you'll see what happens here. And ultimately we find out it's because Akr0b4t's internet went out, so he's like reconnecting. He is reconnecting. And I am hoping this audio goes correctly, man. It really sucks, man. I was really bummed out that the mic was off. So here I'm going on and on for like 25 minutes plus, and none of the audio got connected. So I'm going to do my best, guys. I want to salvage this episode. So we're going to try to do voiceover to the best of my abilities. And we might do a fourth episode tomorrow night. So before we start off the best of 3, let me take this moment to congratulate Akr0b4t. He just beat, a few days ago, he beat that boy Top in the Season 4 NGC Finals, guys. So drop a like for Akr0b4t, man. Props, bro. That was a tough matchup. That boy Top had arguably the best roster in the league. So very impressive win, guys. Very impressive win. It was all it all came down to his Charizard X, man. He ran it beautifully. He just set up and just took out like 3 or 4 of Top's mons. So well done, sir. Here we go with the game. Finally, he got his internet back up. He leads with Whimsicott and Duraludon. I lead Togekiss and Dragapult. And what I'm thinking here, I don't know if I already said it, but we want to Dynamax our Togekiss and do Max Airstream. Which will increase my side of the field, both of my Pokemon, by 1 speed stat. So I'm very unsure of Duraludon's base stats at this point, so I look it up on thanks to showdown commands, I guess. Exclamation DT and then the Pokemon's name will tell you the base stats if you ever want to know, like, what is its base attack or what is its base speed stat. So the more you know. Anyways, I believe we decide to Dynamax and then Max Airstream, which is your flying type move when you're Dynamaxed. He Dynamaxes his Duraludon. I protect the Dragapult. He does Tailwind, as I expected. He does a Max Steel Spike into my Togekiss, but we have the Berry, which means I take half of steel damage. Very good turn for me. We attack the Whimsicott and we bring it down to 1 HP thanks to his Focus Sash. And once again, I want to get rid of that Whimsicott. So I believe what I'm thinking here is, do I want to Dragon Dance or do I just want to attack one of these 2 Pokemon? And for if you notice, his Duraludon is Dynamaxed. So every time he does a Steel move, it turns into Max Steel Spike, which his side of the field, their Phys-Def, their physical defense goes up 1 stage. So you don't want Duraludon to keep increasing the team's defense over and over and over. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough to kill that Duraludon with physical type moves. Unfortunately, my Dragapult's physical instead of special or mixed. We do Max Airstream into the Grimmsnarl, and we do about 45% damage, which I'm cool with, while raising up my team's speed once more. Yeah, we do Max Airstream. And at this point, I believe I just want to start chipping things down, man. Before Togekiss goes down. We should be the fastest Pokemon on the field. You'll see, like I said before, Grimmsnarl has Prankster. So, before I even attack, he's going to set up Light Screen or Reflect. We'll see what he does here. He does Light Screen. I Phantom Force, meaning I disappear. I hit Duraludon with a Fairy move, and it does absolutely nothing, really. It probably did like 15% health. You guys, I can't read chat audio, so I might be off with the numbers I'm telling you. The screen's very tiny for me, so I'm doing my best here. He sets up Reflect, so he's dual screens. We Air Slash. We flinch. We get a lucky 30% flinch there. That was the game plan. That's why I did Air Slash, just to stall out his, I believe he has Tailwind, and he has Tailwind and both screens up. So I just want to stall out turns at this point. We go into Arcanine, lowering both. We have our Intimidate ability, meaning both of his Pokemon goes down in physical attack. Excuse me, guys. I just got off work shortly before we recorded this, so yeah, I'm kind of like Ugh. And at this point, he has a Steel and Dragon type. I think I just want to start hitting things and going for KOs. That's our first KO of the whole episode right there. Flare Blitz into the Grimstall. Here comes Whimsicott. And we Air Slash. We want to get rid of Togekiss, right? And then we want to Flare Blitz into... I guess I'd just double into Whimsicott. Dazzling Gleam and then Flare Blitz. There we go. So he gets Tailwind up. He Flash Cannons me. Down goes Togekiss. Down goes Whimsicott. And we have, I believe, how many Pokemon does he have? He has 2 again to my 3, so. But he has Tailwind, which is scary because we know he has a Dracovish in the back, right, guys? And he has what? I can't see what screen those are. I think both screens are still up, so maybe if I had to guess, the Grimstall is Prankster with maybe Light Clay as a held item, meaning screens stay up for 8 turns instead of 5. We have Dragapult. He has Dracovish. This is not looking good for my team, guys, for game 1. This is not looking good at this point, simply because Whimsicott got Tailwind up another time. If your opponent's getting up like 2 Trick Rooms or 2 Tailwinds, props to them, because a VGC match usually only goes on for like 5 turns. You know? It hardly ever goes beyond 10 turns, so. Anyways, I think this is pretty much GG. Thanks to his Tailwind, I think he's maybe outspeeds me. We'll see what happens here. We try to Willow into Dracovish. Doesn't work though. Do we not? We miss. So instead of Will-O-Wisp, it's Will-O-Miss. That would have helped. I guess it would have helped. It would have kept Rotom alive. We'll see what happens here. Body Press, which is interesting. A fighting type move for Duraludon. For opposing Duraludons, opposing Steel types, and especially for Excadrill, who was like #1 in VGC usage last time I checked. So, and Body Press, down goes Rotom, and that's game 1, guys. So we gotta rematch him, try to come back game 2. And here we go. Once again, guys, audio, what you're hearing right now is not in sync with what I'm saying in the video, so excuse me for that. I hate doing these voiceovers. This time I realized I want to stop his fairies. His fairies really give me a tough time, so we decided to actually bring our Excadrill this game. He has 2 fairies, being Whimsicott and Grimstall, which both are putting in so much work for his team, dude. 2 fairy types with Prankster. Ooh wee, man. Those screens laid up by Grimstall makes it that much harder to take down his Pokemon. So we're trying to find out our leads. We go Rotom and Excadrill, and I believe we brought Arcanine and Togekiss in the back. Here comes straight into the Tailwind, Whimsicott, and Dracovish. So I want to get Willow off on the Dracovish, and we'll see what happens here. I go Arcanine? But we're going to try our luck with Will-O-Wisp again. Try to get a burn on that Dracovish and hamper it for the rest of the game. Here comes Tailwind. Vicious Rand. I find out it was a water attack, and down goes Arcanine, dude. And that was after 1 Intimidate. So You guys just saw on screen how terrifying that mon could be. Dracovish, now you know what it does. Here's Dragapult, and at this point, he has Tailwind up already. It is not looking good for us, my friends. We're already down big. It's barely turn 2 of game number 2. He does a Moonblast into my Dragapult, which activates my weakness policy. So both my physical attack and special attack goes up 2 stages. So if we could outspeed stuff, we're going to do a lot of damage. We both switch into the Whimsicott to break his Focus Sash, and to switch into something else for momentum. We'll see what it does. What we go on to, and yeah, as we see here, guys, something. Yeah, we disconnect actually, so which is unfortunate. Akr0b4t had troubles in game 1. Here I am in game 2. Internet decides to go down while I'm recording. So yeah, I lose my internet, guys, and I end up going inside for like 5 minutes trying to get internet back up. So props for Akr0b4t for hanging in there with me. He kept the battle room open pretty much. And here we go, we're back to finish game 2, 5 minutes later. And I have to reselect my moves. It totally, like, that Volt Switch, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, the Volt Switch happened, and now I'm selecting what mon I want to go into. So the only mon I have in the back, guys, since Arcanine went down, is Excadrill. So we have to go into that. There's 2 fairies on his side, guys, so watch out. Excadrill's, if we can, we're trying to take out one of these fairies for sure. So seeing how Dragapult's already took massive damage, we don't want to Dynamax that. That would be a waste of Dynamaxing, right? So we decided to Dynamax our drill, I believe. We Dynamax the drill, right? Yeah, go back. We gotta. You Dynamax the drill, Iron Head into our Max Steel Spike into one of the fairies. It should be Whimsicott here. That way we take away his Tailwinds for the rest of the game. And then with our Dragapult, we want to... I guess I go for Protect to stall out his Tailwind a bit. He sets up a Reflect with Grimmsnarl. We take out the Whimsicott, so no more Tailwind for the rest of game 2 for him. And he sends in Dracovish. So here we go. Our number 1 foe. And what are we doing here? I guess Phantom Force because we still want to stall him out for another turn. Once again, guys, as I do this voiceover, I can't see the numbers too well. I'm looking at a very minimized screen right now, so I can't make out how many turns of Tailwind are left right now. But we always want to do Max Steel Spike, whatever it's called, Max Steel move into the fairies. And Phantom Force goes into the Dracovish, almost knocking it out. And we knock out Grimmsnarl, I believe, in 1 hit. Vicious Ren, thanks to our Dynamax, are doubling our HP stat. We love the Dracovish attack, so. And thanks to the burn, guys, get that. We were Dynamaxed, I believe, at full HP. He was burned, and he almost still knocked me out. Dude, are you, like, kidding me? That's Dracovish for you guys. You pretty much have to make him a thumbnail, I think, of this episode. Man. The Vish is a bitch. No, not really. And here we go, guys. We have Lucario, who's known to have priority moves. I believe we want to do Dragon Darts, which hit both of his Pokemon. If we go first, we can knock out that Dracovish with a super effective Dragon attack. He Dynamaxes his Lucario. We knock out the Dracovish. He knocks out my Excadrill. So we now have our Dragon versus his fresh, shiny, well, not shiny, but very fresh Lucario on the field, who's looking like a massive threat. Here I am. I believe I want to Will-O-Wisp burn him. I protect so we don't take too much damage. And we actually hit. We hit Will-O-Wisp for once. So he's burned. And when we want to try to take him out. It's 2-on-1. Do we win? Stay tuned. But we're doing Phantom Force. We dodge his attack. We get Thunderbolt off. We're looking like we might win this game. And yeah. Seeing how we should be faster, our Phantom Force goes and knocks him out. We got game 2. Very surprising, but yeah, man. We scrapped for that one. Anyways, game 3, guys. The winner of this one takes the whole episode, takes the whole best of 3. You already know how it works, so this is for all the cookies, man. Winner of this wins this episode. We'll see. We'll do our best, man. Anyways, I'm debating bringing back Togekiss so we could do some speed control for ourselves. I believe I go Togekiss and Rotom, if I'm not mistaken. Togekiss. I'm pretty sure my opponent, Acrobat, has his leads in mind already. I go Rotom and Togekiss as a lead, and I believe we go Excadrill and Dragapult in the back. And you find out soon I made a big mistake. I forgot this was a thing. I'll tell you right now, guys, whenever you see... Well, I'll wait until after this turn, but I Dynamax the Togekiss, and I want to get speed control down, I believe. I want to do max airstream. Or I guess not, I do helping him. Wait, what did I do there? Oh, okay, I did max guard. And as we see, Whimsicott does a move called Beat Up, a dark type move, going into his Justified Lucario. So I'll explain that in a moment. But this Lucario's max attack at this point. Boom! Max Knuckle into the Rotom. One hit KO, man. I'm just blown away. At this point, you could already tell. I'm like, oh, good game. Good game. I just brain farted. Whenever you see Whimsicott standing next to a Justified Pokemon, prime examples being Lucario or Arcanine, you need to do something because he's going to do the move Beat Up, and each time it hits, attack goes up by 1 stage, man. So in that case, Beat Up hit 4 times because he had 4 Pokemon. And Lucario is just, I don't know. Lucario just wants to take this whole episode to himself, apparently. He was a little salty about how he got took down in game 2. But pretty much what we're looking at here, and look, Whimsicott set up the Tailwind as if he needed it, right? Even though we have the Barberry Berry, which lower half attack by a Steel type move, we still go down. Simply because of Lucario's max attack at this point, thanks to Beat Up. And I just know at this point, I just lost. I lost the episode, I lost the match. It's looking pretty much like a 4-0 victory for our friend Acrobat, so... Amazing stuff. So at least we have that in our back pocket, guys. That's why you have to get out there on Pokemon Showdown and practice and see this kind of stuff for yourself. Once you see the beat up strategy once, you're going to remember to avoid that for now on. So very, very informative episode and best of 3. So props to Akr0b4t for the challenge. We might do another one, hopefully with audio correct this time around. And we sit here and we watch him pick off my Pokemon one by one, dude. He attacks first thanks to the Tailwind setup, and yeah, nothing wants to take a hit from a maximum attack Lucario at this point. So here I am on video. You can see me. I'm just giving props to Akr0b4t. And once again, I'll just say it to clear out this close out this voiceover. Props, Akro. Man, amazing. You won 3 of our 4 seasons. But I hope to finally get back far into playoffs this season this time around. So you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and you can see that happen on a weekly basis. We will draft this Saturday. And you'll see the new team I have starting next week. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about the audio issues. I hate doing voiceovers, but we'll get it right next time. Thank you for watching.